Okay, question number 6, dividing with decimals, 0.8 divided by 0.1. Lots of different ways. This one's it should stand out if you say it like this. How many 0.1s go into 0.8? And hopefully the answers can come out. But we need a method, okay, we can use with any question. So this is how I would do it. I would always advise changing the question, so we're making this last one, the second number, a whole number. It doesn't matter if this one's not a whole number, but we want this number to be a whole number. So what I'm going to do is times both numbers by 10. Okay, so that will change the question to 8 divided by 1. Alright. Now, before in multiplication we started changing things back. Now, the beautiful thing about division is we don't have to. This gets you the same answer. Clearly 8 divided by 1 is 8, so that is my final answer. So this one, without a calculator, work out 24 divided by 0.3. So that second number here, I want that to be a whole number, so I'm simply going to times it by 10. But that means I've also got to times this by the same 10. So that would change the question to 240 divided by 3. Now the answer to that question, 240 divided by 3, is the same answer as 24 divided by 0.3. So if you don't know that in your head, you can use the bus stop method. That's 3 into 240. How many 3 is going to 2? Well, that's none, carry the 2 over. How many 3 is going to 24? Well, that's 8 with no remainder. And how many 3 is in 0? 0. So my answer is 80. Similar sort of question. I want that 0.6 to be a whole number, so I'm going to times it by 10, which means I have to times this by 10. So that's going to be 420 divided by 6 gives me the same answer as 42 divided by 0.6. Don't know that on top of my head, so I'm going to use the bus stop method. How many 6's are in 420? 6 into 4 goes 0, so carry the 4 over. 6 into 42 goes 7, with no remainder, and 6 into 0 is 0, so my answer is 70. Okay, last example. 0.18 divided by 0.6. Remember, I am not bothered about this number. Whatever this number is, whole number or decimal, not worried. This one has to be whole. So I'm going to times it by 10, both numbers. That will get me 1.8 divided by 6. Again, I'm going to use the bus stop method. Look, how many 6's are in 1.8? And if you remember with decimal division, the decimal always lines up. So how many 6's are in 1? Well, that's none. So we have a remainder of 1. How many 6's are in 18? Well, that's 3 with no remainder. So as you can see at the top there, my answer is 0.3.